Good morning. We have been looking at the ascension of Jesus. Yesterday we mentioned about the joy that was produced in the disciples. The two texts that the ascension shows up in, Luke chapter 24, verse 50 through 53, and then we see it recited again, but with more detail, by Luke in Acts chapter 1. Verse 6 through 11. And what I want to do is just read the beginning portion of that that's really preparatory to the actual physical ascension. It's in the same incident, in the same account, but we learn something about another highlight or purpose or meaning regarding the ascension. What is the significance of the ascension of Jesus? Verse 6 of Acts chapter 1. So when they had come together, they asked him, Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom to Israel? And he said to them, it's not for you to know times or seasons that the Father has fixed by his own authority. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you'll be my witnesses in Jerusalem, and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. He gives them immediately a sense of mission. But I want you to notice something about the sense of mission he gives. He doesn't want them to get caught up in postulating about the future. He doesn't want them to get caught up worrying about what God is about in terms of the time frame of future manifestations of the fullness of his kingdom and so forth. What he wants them to focus on is being his witnesses. There is a sense in which the ascension, as Jesus is physically removed, it's almost as though Jesus is saying, okay, now there's a shift of economy, and you guys are tasked with the work of ministry. Be present. Be in the isness of today. Zeroed in. Focused on that key element of sharing the gospel with people. So you'll be my witnesses. Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, the uttermost parts of the earth. But notice that commission comes in a context where they're worrying about the future. And he says, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, when the Father's going to do what he's going to do. You be my witnesses. We got a job to do. And don't get postulating about hypotheticals. Think about what you are to do today as a gospel-bearing witness. Real people coming into your path today that desperately need the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's one of the points of the ascension is to remind us that we got a job to do. I hope you do it today.